will this just fill up? And I don't know what will happen if it's full. So this is some kind of storage, I guess, if you want. I'll just wait what happens if all these slots are full. Okay, now a big package will arrive. This is good to know. And I wonder whether this can have 3 different items. And the train apparently can have multiple packages, possibly. I guess this will wait and do more stuff. And now I can look at where to actually go with this. I guess I wanted to go close to this place. Possibly there. Guess I might just build the station. Okay, another station or train stop. And then unloading. Possibly this way. Now it will be fun to connect these parts. The good thing is that I don't have to build a way back, because the train can just go back on the lower side of the rails. And I also have a good idea for trains having 3 different colors inside of them. Maybe a train going everywhere with all of that. It's cool to see the train like a little ant climbing on these little lines. So where does this need to be? I guess I'll just build this in steps. I guess for now it can stay that way. I guess I can't look from the bottom at the factory or at the rails. So now it will unload these parts. And then they will probably be available at some point. I might try to build space belts again. So there is red, green and blue in the area. And I might just use these to color things everywhere. Just need to get those trains to all places where I need them. Still looking for all 4 parts being emeralds, but maybe I shouldn't waste my time doing that all the time. Maybe emeralds are just rare, I have seen a lot of these mushrooms. So now I need to combine these parts, make a full emerald basically, and then I need to make it green. I think that's not too difficult to do, so I will just do that. Just wanted to have a copy of this. I guess I can always remove it if I want to. Let's maybe do some rotation on top or at the bottom, I don't know. And sadly this isn't connected properly. Okay, then I will build stackers. 6 of them. That might be almost too many. Maybe I need to do this in a different place. Or just the other way around. The other way around is okay, I guess. Six. Okay, and then I will just send these items in there. These items in there. And these are full emeralds. And I guess for now only 2 lanes. Now I can deal with the train again. Let's just see, I need blue and red. So I guess I will build a train that will get all colors. I think trains can do fluids. I have to check that at the milestones. Okay, for now I can't do it, but I need to do that. I need to unlock this. And I can unlock the roller coaster, which I will obviously do. Space out. So this is to basically have an empty wagon. I wonder if that's really relevant. Research points for each different train routing color. Right now I can't unlock those, or I guess maybe that was always the case. I'm not sure when these will be unlocked. Anyway, I guess it might be cool to have a train go along these lines, basically. This will be a fluid train. I wonder whether this will be able to throw a lot of fluid through. Might also look at my previous fluid designs, maybe they are more fluid in what they do. This one, for instance. How about I just copy this and save the blueprint for fluid pumps. And then I will look at what I'm doing up there somehow. I can still change the direction of this if I want to. Oh, there was just one fake blob that went somewhere. I wonder what would happen if I connected pipes to all these outputs. And if I did that for every one of them, I think I can always do the undo if I don't find this a good idea. I guess the distance between the blobs on the belts will always be the same. Generally. So if I send through more fluid, it will not just be more frequent. I think there's a maximum or a minimum distance, a maximum throughput that I have. So now I can make more of them. I got some points, some platform units. I wonder whether I'm still doing the blue... Yeah, I'm still doing the blue squares. And the red circles are going there, and okay, they are not going anywhere. This is what I need here. So I will just send this through. And I don't think I need the blue... squares without anything, so I will remove all of this. No. This. And I will use the tunnel. And then I will send this into the vortex again. How many different spots? Possibly the rightmost 3, but maybe this isn't full throughput. I have to see how much throughput this is eventually. I hope this number increases now. Yes, it does. There's just one red pumpy thing. I wonder whether I should improve that at some point. Maybe I need more red stuff getting in there. But I guess these shapes are not necessary right now. And I'm building new train infrastructure, or yeah, fluid train infrastructure here. I wonder whether I should even do a train that has 2 wagons for each color. But for now, maybe I will just do 1 wagon per color. I guess I could always change that later. I guess for the not bend at the start, I needed to rotate this. What would happen if I were to combine this? I guess the distance between the blobs would still be the same. Let's just build 1 train stop there. And then shape loading, I guess. I hope the... oh no, fluid loading. So I hope this works, even though I didn't build loaders there for the fluids. Okay, now I will just build the train, I guess. 1 locomotive. I don't know if I can have multiple locomotives. Maybe not. I mean, in Factorio that would be useful to have them go faster. So this is green, then I will come past the blue, and then red. I wonder whether I should have RGB in in the correct order, or if it doesn't really matter. Now I will go to the blue. Okay, another fluid station. In a moment. So blue is the second station, or the second part of the loading thing. So probably the train stop goes there. Fluid loading goes there. So now I need the big things. Platforms, space pipe. In that case I didn't need the space pipes because the fluid loading station thingy was close enough. And now I need to still get past the red. And this would be the first slot. Now I need rails. I guess this is red. I would expect that I can build stations even if the train would be bent at the station, as long as it doesn't load anything at that point. And I wonder whether I can have multiple trains of the same contract, basically, running on the rails. Now I need this fluid harvesting blueprint again. So apparently this doesn't work together. Let's build a train stop and a fluid loading thingy. And then fluid pipes for red. Then I have red, blue and green in this order in the train. Okay, let's look at the tasks. Wonder what conflicts are. Is this when different things are going to places? I think this is fine. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by map features. So if I don't do the grid, I just don't see the grid. Good to know, good to try these things out sometimes. Now I would need to color this green. Emeralds are green, obviously. But I might not do this right away. Still have other things to do. For example, looking at the milestones. So I need red for the opposite quarter emeralds and blue for the... I don't know, this was the blueprint design in the former game in Shapez 1 or Shapez.io. I guess it's still the blueprint shape. So this is where I want to get blue, but also I just need to do the mining. Probably I will mine it to the bottom. Then I will have the train arrive maybe here or something. I might just build the rails. It's difficult to build on that scale. I hope everything works out with how I fill the trains. And this is where I get these parts, and then I need to probably cut off half the emerald. I guess I saw some kind of emerald at some point, and then I forgot where it was. And I'm still sort of annoyed by that. This is almost a full emerald again. Just looks a little bit similar, but the top left is a circle. I guess this is actually white in the front. It looks like a little fighter spaceship, or maybe a fly. Everything I built so far fits in this screen. Obviously, these things are much more intricate and detailed if I look at them properly. Anyway, oh yes, there. I'm thinking now that I want this shape. Is it W? I think it's W, but what does it stand for? I was looking all the time for this one. And now I found it, and I'm not sure whether I should just replace this one. I mean, it's sort of a similar distance, or almost a similar distance. Basically, I would just rebuild this and remove the train, basically. Remove this mining area. What would happen if I did this? Is the train gone? Oopsie, I deleted that. So now I will have 4 unloaders again. That's 5. And now I will basically try to rebuild this, but there. Let's see, I have blueprints. I should use them sometimes. Sadly, I didn't copy what I did. Is this really the 4 miner? I guess it's the 4 miner without the attached thingies. Need to build those as well. Okay, and now I will build a little station right there. Or right there, something. Want to learn the hotkeys. Now the loaders. Still need 1 space belt. We'll just build 2 more rails just for fun, and then I will build the locomotive with 4 wagons. I guess this is just a generic shape sign, and this is a generic shape loader sign. That's why it's a circle. So now I will try to send this to the same location as the other one was before. I might just send it through here and then down. Not sure if I will need a train with squares. This doesn't require any squares additionally. Okay, I'll just go a bunch of steps to the right. And now I can disconnect this. Basically undo. Okay. I wonder if the sectors have to do with loading, or when I don't have anything in a sector, then the game will not have to calculate things going on there. So did it? I think it didn't. Oh, it did unload something there. It's just not very visible from the far distance. And I still need to look at this. I guess I will start with these blue shapes first. And right there I will not build a station, I will just take those items, mine those items. What I can do is copy one of these mining facilities. This takes 10 platform units. And I guess I will build a little underground belt just in case I want to transport anything between these things. And then I will have a platform there for coloring, I guess. In this case, it would be coloring this blue. I guess the other one is gray and not white. I guess I don't have color mixing yet, so it wouldn't make sense probably to force me to do something in white. I might just use this big thing. Possibly I will just build a rail that goes closer to this platform to deliver the color. And now I need to remember firstly which color and secondly which position. I think blue was in second position. Fluid unloading. Let's see whether that works. I will just build a fluid pipe. Okay, yes, this works. The blue package has been unloaded. I guess now I might build space underground pipes. And then I might get out my whatever it was called part, my painter. I don't know if I have the painter already properly blueprinted, so I might just look at a few designs that I have. Possibly this one might be a good one, or maybe I wanted to redesign this slightly. I wouldn't know what exactly I want to redesign in that. I certainly built something more right there at the blue star design. As you can see right now, the colors are spat into the setup that way from the side, and this is not quite symmetrical. I think I could even make this more symmetrical by spitting in the colors from the bottom, and this is what I want to do. So I will copy this setup with the caveat that I want to redesign it right there and then. Up there. Okay, the redesign will be taking a few moments, I guess. So this whole setup can probably go for now. Most of this can go. want to make this quite cheap in terms of space. Fluid launcher, I guess. There and up there. Probably done. I think the tank is always 2x2, so this doesn't fit anywhere nearby. And it doesn't have proper yeah, the outputs are only in limited space, and it doesn't have multiple floors, I guess. I don't know if the floors would interchange fluids or if those are separate buildings. Okay, now that this is symmetrical, at least from one side, I can just have possibly one build coming in that way. And possibly another belt coming in at the top. I'm not sure how many belts this can actually support. Let's just copy this, rotate, like this. I hope everything is connected now. This is basically my painter design, and I could paste this wherever I need painting done. And I could also have the outputs go that way. So now there are, I think, 4 inputs and 4 outputs. Not sure if I can improve anything about that or do anything about the distance that it needs to take. I want to now just copy this into my blueprint library. Now I need to press Ctrl S. Let's call this painting module. Don't care about the icons, it's always taking me so long to find them. So now I will throw in possibly all these shapes. And this will certainly change a bit later or right now. I will throw these. I might as well not throw them and take these ones, go there, but I will just take them this way now. Okay, now I need to get in the blue color. Might just do some storage. I wonder whether the green and blue does mean anything. Green and yellow. That's input or output. I guess I want to figure out whether that does anything with whether they share fluids, whether they always have the same amount. I will throw the fluids a bit further after they initially arrive. Sadly, if I just build the pipe there, it doesn't understand the direction correctly. So now blue is arriving there, and I will just build a pipe. And I might always replace the pipe later. So now I can test whether the blue also arrives in the top half of this double storage tank. Will this jump at some point? This is a fluid catcher. Wait. Did I not build this correctly? I don't know if this needs to be a fluid catcher. Maybe I'll just have to build one pipe and then okay, maybe it doesn't work otherwise. And then I will try to build these fluid launchers again. And then this pipe. Now I want to know whether this also fills up. I don't think so. So I will just try to build one part that goes up. And now it also throws the fluid into the top section. And then I need to sort of send this to the hub. I guess that's all I need to do. The question is, will I send it via a... Can I just throw the... Yeah, no, I need 60 to have the train vortex delivery. It would be really nice to have that. But I don't know if I want to build a belt first. I might have a train go very close to the vortex and then adjust a belt for the last part of the delivery right here, for instance. So let's just build a third train. That will be sort of here. I don't know how much space I will need for the additional factories, but certainly something. There are decorations. Let's just build a rail loop. I wonder when this will arrive. Hope the direction is clear in this, I guess so. There's the rail loop and then there's the rail twister. Sadly, I can't replace this easily. Like I can replace underground. So there's a train coming through. And that is what happens. Okay, it rides on the outside. That's a cool thing. I mean, it's generally cool that the train just rides on the other side of the rails. Anyway, this is decoration basically. And now I need to send those items. I'll just build the rail right here. For now it will be one locomotive with one wagon. Shape wagon. Maybe the station will be there. One shape loader. I wonder why it built this here. Didn't ask for this. Okay, there I will build these launchers. And I wonder whether the space train will just understand if I send things on multiple belt elevations, that it also needs to take those properly. Okay, let's build the belt. Space belt. Might also be an underground belt for a time. And then I need to send the rail all the way to the hub. Probably there it will jump or drive below. The good thing is, theoretically, I could just use twisters all the way. First I will send the rail that way. You know what? I could use loops. And since it's quite boring to build all of these manually, I will just copy this. Obviously it might be difficult to get through those. I wonder whether this takes a bunch longer than if I just build normally. And I guess I'm already too far. Oops. It's so fun to use blueprints and build space loops, space train loops. Guess I don't need that many. And right there I will turn. Yeah, maybe I should try having an alternative route that doesn't use so many loopings. Maybe that's just for fun and I might replace that later. Okay, now I will use some twisters. I guess I will build this normally and maybe it will decide which way is fastest next time. I don't know if this is sort of if it decides that. Don't know at what point I can change which way it's going to go. There was something there about the signaling, train routing. Let's see, maybe I can just tell this train to go there next time. It's funny how they jump at the bottom, even though gravity should work the other way, but I guess there's no gravity in space. So this is much faster than taking all these loops, but I guess it's still fun to have them there, as long as they are not in the way of anything. And the twister is quite much faster than the loops, so I will keep the twister, as long as I don't need any underground rails. I'll just cut this. And then I will build a station of some sort. Maybe also like this. I hope the last piece of the rail can be a station. And then I will build a shape unloading. I guess this is just the first part. Now I need space belts. And I wonder on which lanes these items will go. I imagine that the amount of floors that you have in the factory determines on which of these unloading belts they will go. So now I will have that many things getting in here. And I sort of want to use all of these belts. Can't use these anymore. I'll just destroy all of this. Might be thinking about vortex inputs. Now I have 6. Since I only have this for now, I can just make this very simple. Okay, I can copy most of this, I think. And now I need to copy the rest. And just move it up by 1. I wonder how many items are in that train. So the upper side is still... or I don't know. I guess there is a package still waiting. It would be really nice to increase the amount of trains on one rail. Can I do that? Can I just have multiple trains on one rail? They might just have the same speed and I don't know. I guess this will now always increase by 4 or even 8 in a moment. Although I think most of these values are not divisible by 8, only by 4. I might of course have multiple wagons that carry even more stuff. Let's see what I'm producing here. Maybe at some point the production will not be enough to feed the trains. So this is filling up quite fast, so I need to work on these other parts. I just want to look what I would need for that. So these shapes are arriving here. There are enough packages of those emerald pieces. There's even some red color right here. I don't know if I should use that rather than using the train that delivers color. I did just remove some stuff, sorry. And then I re-added it. There are these uncolored emeralds. I guess emeralds need to be green eventually. But I sort of think I will end the stream now.